This time I have a Marantz 5030. This is a 3-head mechanical cassette deck. There's no electronics on here whatsoever, just standard mechanical controls. This one here eats the tape on play. So we're going to get into this one and see if we can figure out what the problem is, see if I can get it to work, and see if there's any other problems that we're not aware of. The fellow that brought it to me also brought me that 9000. He wasn't real concerned about this one. He thought maybe it was junk. Let's find out. This time I have a model 5030B Marantz stereo cassette deck. This is a 3-head mechanical deck, and I don't know what's wrong with it. So let's pull the top and power it up and see what it does. Here's the top off so we can see the board and so forth. Looks like the belt's okay on this one. Yeah, the belt should be okay. It's not slipping. So I don't know what's wrong with this, even if it works. I'm sure it has a problem because otherwise why would it be here? Power it up. It lights up. Oh, that's smooth. When I press play, nothing happens. Fast forward and rewind work, but play, I don't see the tape spools turning. Let's just pop this door off so I can get better luck. See whether the capstan's turning. Is it an idler that's worn out? Perhaps. Yeah, capstan's turning, but the take-up is not. It's sticking, so then it'll stop. Maybe it won't. Maybe it will just eat the tape. Yeah, it's just going to eat the tape. It's still pulling the tape. If there was a tape in there, it's still pulling the tape. Capstan's turning, pinch roller's turning, take-up hub is not. That's the problem. I believe this deck uses a separate idler that jams up against the capstan shaft to turn the take-up. I think that's how this one works. It's been so long since I've worked on these, I forgot what's in here. But I guess I'm going to have to pull the deck in order to see what the problem is. Removal of the screws. 2 up top here and 3 on the bottom. And the deck itself should lift out. I think it'll lift out. Yeah. The whole deck will just pop right on out. We'll just take out these screws on the front, and that should lift out this tray. And I should be able to get to the idler from here. That's the idler down there. And I may just happen to have one. Possibly I've got one. And the reason I've got one is because I just changed one in that 9000, and the one in the 9000 may not have been bad. So I got one from a 9000 here. Let's see if we can pop it into this one. How does this come out? Probably just peel the tire off it. Now that I want to pull this entire assembly off, and I might be able to just peel the tire out here and change it. It's it'd be tough to get to with the basket here, but I think I might be able to get in here. It'd be a lot easier if I could get this deck out here, but unfortunately it's hardwired and I don't feel like disconnecting wires. Almost had it. See, that's the old idler. And it's all very, very stiff. This is another idler. I don't know if it's going to be the right size or not, but it's not stiff like this one. This one here is, well, this one is cracking and really, really bad. This other one is still relatively flexible, so maybe it will work. The only way to find out is to put it in there and try it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, well, then we know what we need to get for this one. And whether the guy that owns this deck wants to get an idler or not, I don't know. It's the same fellow that owned the 9000. And he just said that was his primary deck that he was interested in fixing, was the 9000. This one here, he said, well, just take a look at this one. So if we can get it to go, great. If not, well, we'll have to see what he wants to do with it. But right now, let's just see if I can get that idler tire back in and see whether it will turn the take-up. It'll be pretty easy to test it. I don't even have to put it back together to test it. Apply power and it will turn. If it turns, then we're good. If it doesn't, then, well, plan B. Find a new idler. I was hoping it came off from the back because it would have made it easier to change, but this one here is one that you just got to kind of manhandle it on. But it will go. It's just a little bit of a pain in the ass to do. Almost on. Almost. There we go. Okay, it's on. I can power this up with the deck, just lift the deck up so it's not touching on anything, and I can power it up and see what will spin. Get the wires that are caught out of the way here. Okay, we have power. Let's fast forward. Look at that, it turns. Oh, excellent. Okay, I think got it. I think we got it. Yep. Okay, let's throw this thing back together and see if I get any sound. So you'll likely be seeing yours truly's mug on a few other channels in the coming days, as there's a few of us that are working on a collaboration video to celebrate the 50th anniversary of Betamax, which comes up on the 10th of May from when they first launched it in the Japanese market, 1975. So there's a few of us that are working on collaborations talking about different beta machines and my favorite machine, and I won't do the big reveal yet. It'll be on my channel as well as a few other channels, and their work will be included in the video. We're gonna do a collage of all the videos together, but I figured I'd let you guys in on what I've been working on for the last couple of days in between other projects. And you'll see what my favorite Betamax machine was of all time. I think you guys probably already know which one it is because I've talked about it before, but I hauled out a couple machines and dusted them off, and we'll do a few things with them. And it should be interesting to see once we get all the different pieces together. I reattach the spring for the record linkage. Just goes through a hole on this. I think it's this lever here. Yeah. Goes in like that. And then the other side of this goes down into the linkage on the bottom, which is down here. It's kind of an S-shaped type of spring so you can get it into the hole and then loop it through, and it'll lock in place like that. Now it's locked into place. I can put the deck back in. Like that. And secure the screws. Oh, I got to hook up the damper here for the tape door as well. Got to reconnect the light bulb for the cassette compartment. Moment of truth. Let's power it up. That part works. Fast forward works. Rewind works. Let's grab a tape and see what puts out any sound. Check the record linkage to make sure that it's working. If I press the record switch, you can see that the switch back here does operate. Looks nice. VU meters are beautiful. So we check the speed, see how accurate the speed is. Flutter is a little higher than I'd like to hear it, that's for sure. Speed is a little bit off. Let's just tweak the speed. Where's that tweaker in the back here? Somewhere there's that hole. Now, I don't know if that's the belt or the pinch roller. I mean, the belt doesn't look to be in bad shape. It's not like it's moving around. The belt looks to be pretty good, actually. I mean, it is what it is, right? When you play music, how does it sound? I don't know, that sounds like it's changing actually. Motor might be shot. Oh, yeah. I think we got a problem with the motor here. Might be the control on the back of the motor is, yeah, let's just give I think the control on the back of the motor might be kind of foobar. Maybe that's why it's changing like that, because, yeah, you shouldn't do that. We'll give that control a shot of cleaner. See whether that'll smarten it up. Give the control a shot and hit play. Control does not appear to have any effect on it now at all. Well, that's not bloody good. Yeah, the controls has no effect on it now at all, but tapping it. There was a broken connection there or something, but it's not good. I'll pop the back off the motor, see whether there's any connections that are broken in here. Power's off. These usually pop apart pretty good. Either that or my cleaner didn't get into the control because it's got this rubber mat on here, so maybe the cleaner didn't get into the control. That's a possibility. We'll just pop this rubber mat out of here. And yes, I realize this is an insulator, so I'll have to put it back in. I'll have to put something in there to insulate. But I just want to see whether there's any connections under here that are broken. I'm just going to re-solder a few connections inside on this little circuit board that look like they might be bad. And the fact that I can tap it and it speeds up. We may have a bad connection in here. So I'm just going to go over a few of them. See whether that stops it from varying when I tap it. Because the control has absolutely no effect on it right now, but when I tap it, then the control does. So maybe a connection's broken in here. Go over to the control over here too and do that. I'm just going to pull the motor so I can have a look at the motor. Just 3 screws will hold it in place. Or remove it from the bracket. I just want to see if the motor itself is where the problem is. The motor could be shot, but we'll see. Remove these 3 screws that hold the motor in place on the bracket. I mean, it spins okay. This is a servo motor. There's a couple of little wires that come out of the motor. Frequency generator wires. You can see them right down here. And they go onto the circuit board and provide feedback. It has a frequency generator on it, and they provide feedback for the motor speed for this servo control. So I'm still looking at these connections to see if I can spot any connections that are bad, because it sure sounds like the way it's acting up, the control's got no effect sometimes when you tap it. So we may have a bad connection somewhere. I'm just going to closely look at this. See if I see any connections that are bad, and then put the motor back together. Okay, I put the motor all back together. I just lubricated it and resoldered a lot of connections on that board. And now at least the speed control works. And it's not shifting. Tap on it. What it was one of those fine wires. I think I showed it on camera. One of those fine wires from the frequency generator where it solders onto the board was bad. So I guess it's okay. I mean, wow, and flutter. I mean, it's got a fair bit of flutter on it, which is, I mean, light bulb is flickering on it. Oh, that's why. Wire broke. Well, we'll fix that. Yeah, the flutter is pretty bad, but okay, I guess that's probably as good as it's gonna get. It's a 3-head. Tape counter works. Pause. Fast forward works. Rewind works. Play works. Anyway, I guess that's about as good as this one's going to get. There's a couple of little marks on this one. I didn't do that. So I'll say thanks for watching, and we will catch you in the next one.